All right. Hello. Welcome to Flow. So, I've put us at a slight angle so you'll be able to see a little bit more of my body as well. What I'd like us to do is just kind of start off at the top of our mat. If you're not on a mat, that's okay. Doesn't matter. We normally use a mat to help us with grip. I want you to just start like walking in spot, like just to kind of loosen things up. And I want you to start swaying the body, pushing the hips, lifting the heels off the ground. Beautiful. All right, now I want you to really plant those feet down. Take a look at them. Make sure that they are straight ahead. Yep. If you can, lift your toes. Yeah. Oh, now I want you to start squeezing the kneecaps up, squeezing the thighs so it's a firm standing position. Then plant the toes down if you've had them up. I want you to tilt the pelvis so that you have very little arch in the lower back. I want you to lift the chest and I want you to have the chin just neutral position. So you're looking forward, standing nice and tall, a very strong pose. Should be pushing down through the heels. Excellent job. Big inhale for me. Look at the hands when they touch. And exhale. You want to kind of hold that tuck position with the pelvis. Let's do that again. Big inhale. Look at the hands as they touch. And exhale. We're going to do that one more time. Big inhale. Look at the hands as they touch. And exhale. Excellent job. Release that strong stance. And again, start just swaying side to side. Just start warming up. Beautiful. All right, lift the toes if you can. Steady the body. We're going to come back into that position. Tilt that pelvis, push the toes down, suck the kneecaps up into the quads. So your quads are tense. Your glutes are also tense because it's pushing forward on the pelvis. Lift the chest, chin up. Beautiful. Big inhale. Look at the hands as they touch. Exhale. Beautiful. Let's do that two more times. Big inhale. Look at the hands as they touch. Exhale. And now, when you take the hands up, keep them at shoulder width apart. They're not going to touch. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to step back just a tad. Now, I want you to lift the shoulders out of the sockets, bring them towards the ears. And release. Drop the shoulders. Lift the shoulders. And drop the shoulders. Beautiful. Keep that strong stance. Lift the shoulders. And drop the shoulders. Hold it here for nice 3 deep breaths. Big inhale. And exhale. Leave the hands where they are. Tuck the pelvis. Strong quads. Big inhale. Exhale one more time. Big inhale. And as you exhale this time, release the hands. Beautiful. Drop the chin to the chest. And you're just going to rotate. Do a little bit of like a half circle, letting the chin rub against the chest. Just loosening up that neck. Beautiful. Bring it back to center. Lift it. And now you're going to do the same thing, but the air to the shoulder. Just easing it back and forth. I want you to stretch that neck as much as you can. You're just trying to like loosen it up. Beautiful. Okay. Now we're going to rotate the head all the way around. Give me a couple of these, nice and slow, at a pace that feels comfortable for you. And we're going to do the same thing in the other direction. When you find your neutral point, rotate to the other side. Think about where those ears are. Try and get them to touch the shoulders. It's okay if they don't touch. Excellent. Good. That neck should be warm. Find neutral. Come back. Excellent. Here we go. Big inhale. You're going to grab your right hand up and over to the side. And you're going to exhale, come over to the other side. Grab the left. Back and forth. Back and forth. Oh, just keep alternating. Nice and steady. All right, now we're going to grab the right hand and we're going to hold it on the side. Now make sure that that right shoulder is leaning back. That's what's going to give you a nice side stretch. 3 deep breaths. And exhale, come back to center. Grab the left. Make sure that left shoulder is leaning back. Really opening up the chest, the side body. And on that exhale, come to standing. Excellent. Here we go. Beautiful. Swan dive coming down. Bend your knees whatever you need to do. You're just going to have the fingertips on the ground. Your head is going to be a little bit raised, and you're going to walk it out, slowly bending one knee at a time, just walking it out. And as you straighten the leg, I'd like you to start dropping the top of the head so it points to the ground. Should feel a really deep stretch in the hamstring. If you can place your hands flat on the ground now, go ahead. If you can't, just keep your fingertips, that's fine. All right, now I would like you to straighten both legs so you're in a forward fold. If you can't straighten, again, as much as you can straighten. Good, now you're gonna nod your head yes. And you're gonna nod your head no. Beautiful job. Keep it in center, a neutral position. Place your hands flat on the ground now, and you're going to step your right foot back, then your left foot, and you're going to stay in plank position, nice and strong. Push back into those heels. Your head is in neutral. If you'd like to look up at me, that's okay as well. Hold it there. Nice and strong, really stretching into the back of the leg now. Slowly drop your knees to the ground. So you're in a modified plank. And we're going to do 3 tricep push-ups, however you get them in. We're just going to start getting some blood, not too fast. Beautiful. Now you're going to come down, keep that chest just above the ground, and then you're going to drive that chest up. So your thighs should be on the ground. This is up dog, and I want you to just kind of wiggle it out here, leaving the thighs on the ground. They're supported. Okay, you should start to feel some compression in the lower back. What I really want you to think about is pushing forward with the abdominals, okay, and giving some space to that lower back. So you don't want compression. Lift the chest. Pull the shoulders away from the ears, just like what we were doing in the beginning. Excellent. Now, you're going to push back through the butt into child pose. You're going to keep your fingertips on the ground, lift your wrists and the palms of your hands off the ground. So you're kind of doing this like hover with the hand. So now think about the yin and yang of yoga. Something is pulling forward, something is pushing back. The front is relaxed, the back is tense. There's this yin and yang that exists in all these stretches. I want you to try and think about them whenever we take a pause. Beautiful. You're going to look up, place the palms flat on the ground. You're going to lift your butt off, and you're going to tuck your toes, and you're going to come into down dog. And I want you to walk out the dog. So that's just where you push one heel down at a time. I want you to try and get that back as flat as you can. Remember, when you're pushing that heel down, if it doesn't hit the ground, it's okay. And then I want you to push both heels down. So you want to be nice and strong. Again, nod the head yes. Nod the head no. Beautiful. Okay, now you're going to look between your hands, and you're going to slowly walk your feet towards your hands, back to that forward fold. Again, you can have fingertips on the ground or palms flat. You're going to let that head hang. Beautiful. Tabletop. You're going to transition to the tips of your fingers, flatten the back, lift the chin, eyes up, eyes forward. Lift, lift, lift. Then you're going to forward fold, bend the knees slightly, come to standing. Big inhale. Clasp the hands over the head, take a look at it, down to the center. All right. Going to do that a little bit faster. Big inhale for me, please. As the hands touch, I want you to drive down into that forward fold. Nice and controlled. Place your hands on the ground. Take a moment here in that forward fold, then tabletop to your fingertips. Lift the head, flatten the back, and then down into forward fold again. Beautiful job. This time we're going with the left leg first. Step back into the left leg, into that strong plank. Steady yourself here. Push into those heels. Make sure those legs are as straight as you can handle. Slowly drop to the knees. You know where we're going. 3 triceps. Not too fast, not too slow. Nice and controlled. 3 of them. 3 tricep push-ups. And then after that third one, you're going to come down and hold it for a second here. And then you're going to drive up into up dog. Thighs are on the ground. You're going to do that same wiggle. Think about the compression in the lower back. You don't want it. Very little compression here. If you're feeling it, I want you to maybe bring your knees a little closer to your hands. Yeah, lift your chest a little bit more. Yeah, think about rounding through that belly button. That'll make space in the back. Good. Now you're going to lift that butt, push back, child pose. Fingertips stay on the ground. Lift the palms off the ground. Hold it there. Think about that yin and yang. Yeah, the back body should be strong. There should be a nice stretch on the side. From your mid-spine, you're pushing forward. And then also from the mid-spine, you're pushing back. Beautiful. Look forward. Place the hands on the ground. Lift the butt. Tuck the toes down into down dog. Walk it out for me, please. That's it. Nice job. Look between your hands. Walk it forward. Bring those hands to the feet. Let the head hang. Onto your fingertips. Flatten the back. Lift the chin. There we go. Bend those knees as much as you need to. Forward fold again. Try and go deeper each time into that forward fold. All right, bend the knees ever so slightly. Big inhale. Clasp the hands up over the head and then down into prayer position. Nice and strong. Now reset. Suck those kneecaps up into the quads. Squeeze the butt so there's a tilt in the pelvis. So we want to get rid of this arch. We want to tilt the pelvis. Yeah? So now everything should stack. Shoulders are above hips, hips above ankles. It's a very strong stance. Mountain pose, because you're like a mountain, steady. If somebody came and pushed you, you wouldn't fall over. Beautiful. All right, transition all your weight onto your right leg. Grab behind your left knee, pull it up into the chest. Good. Now, for balancing poses, try not to keep that standing leg, that right leg straight. Bend it ever so slightly. That will give you a little bit more ability to balance and control your body. Good, you're going to try and extend that leg out in front. Beautiful, and then bring it back in. We're going to extend it out in front. And now you're going to try and take it to the side. Oh, did you support under the knee? Bend it. Bring it back in. Beautiful. Now we're going to extend it out in front. If you can grab a hold of something below your knee, go ahead. If you can grab a hold of the toe, go ahead. Yeah, but if you need to support, you can. Try not to fall over like I just did there. Beautiful. Stand tall. Bend that supporting leg. Take it out to the side if you can. I know this is quite challenging. It's okay. Good. Now you're going to bend that leg, bring it back, quad stretch. All right. Keep that heel as close to the butt as you can, and you're going to tilt forward. Again, make sure that knee, that right knee is bent to support. Good. It's a variation of dancer. If you can, take that right hand straight forward. Beautiful. All right. Place that hand back on the hip and slowly come back to standing. That's it. Bring that leg straight back in to the chest. Rotate that ankle other direction. Beautiful. Place that foot down on the ground. Let's transition to the other side. Hold it in. Beautiful. Good. Extend that leg. Nice. Now bend it. Extend it again. And now we're going to take it out to the side. Ooh, some balance here. Oh, are we doing it? Good job. Bend it. Bring it back in. If you can grab anywhere below the knee now, go right ahead. If you can grab that toe, go ahead. Now you can grab the toe and you don't have to straighten the leg. Okay, what's important here is that the arm is as straight as you can handle. Try not to fall over. And then let's take it out to the side again. I know. Yeah. Beautiful. What you're aiming for here is the hand to be straight, the arm to be straight and in line with the shoulder. All right, let's bring it back in, quad stretch. That left hand on the left hip. Keeping that foot as close to the butt as you can handle. Yeah, you're gonna tilt forward. A variation of dancer. I'm sure you've seen this picture. Somebody's doing this in front of the sun or a sunset. If you can, you're gonna try and reach that left hand out in front. Good. Balance. All right. Nice job. Bring that hand back to the hip. Slowly come back to standing. Excellent. Bring that leg back in. Rotate that ankle. Other direction. Beautiful. Place it on the ground. Reset, mountain pose. Pull the kneecaps up into the quads. Squeeze the quads. Squeeze the butt. Tilt the pelvis. Big inhale. And as you exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. We're going to do a variation of sun salutations. Flatten the back, tabletop. Look forward. Excellent. Forward fold. Drop the head. Step back with the right leg first. Plank position. Strong. Drop to your knees. Okay. Slow down. Push up. This time, I want you to try and lift the knees off the ground. So you're completely free off the ground. And now I just want you to try and roll those shoulders if you can. Oh, can you? Takes a lot of like connection to the shoulder. Up. All right, you're going to take your right foot, tuck your toe, drive your butt up, and then untuck that left foot. Walk it out. Beautiful. Now straight back into plank. Drop to your knees. Take it slow down. Up dog. This time lift those thighs off the ground. And now roll the shoulders in the other direction. This is a little bit harder for me. Good, lift it. Try not to get any compression in the lower back. This time the left foot, untuck it. Yeah, well, sorry, tuck it. Toes on the ground, push the butt up, and then tuck your right foot, down dog. Beautiful. All right. Back into plank. Drop to your knees. Okay, drop the hips and push the butt back, child pose. Come up, forward, drop the hips. So we're thinking about a wave in the spine. Push back through the butt, drop the head, flatten the back, round it. Round the back, come forward. So it's this wave through the spine. Beautiful. One more time. Excellent. Good. Come into all fours for me, please. Cat-cow. Round the back and release. Again, round the back and release. Still with that wave with the spine. Beautiful. Round the back and release. Find yourself in neutral. Now you're going to look over your right shoulder and you're going to bring your right hip in. And then look over the left shoulder, bring the left hip in. And alternate side to side like that. So now we're doing the wave in the spine in a different plane from side to side. Beautiful. One more time each side. Find yourself back into neutral. Tuck your toes, drive your butt up, down dog. Hang out here for a little bit. Nice deep breathing. Reset. Maybe you need to feel where those hands are. Maybe you need to walk out the dog. Maybe you need to lengthen the back. All right. Beautiful. Now you're going to bring your right foot into the center. Keep it back, but you're going to move it into the center so you can lift your left leg. You're going to lift your left leg as high as you can. And then you're going to slide it forward, bring it into the chest. You want to round the back here. Yeah. And lift the leg back up. So this is called split dog. So you can see you're in down dog, but one leg is in the air as high as you can handle. And then we're going to tilt forward into a plank and we're going to bring that knee up into the chest. This is really good ab work. Last time, split dog. Hold it here. And now you're going to let that left leg kind of hang over. This is called wild thing. Opening up those hips. I know it's a little bit hard on the shoulder. That's okay. We're not here for long. Beautiful. Come back to split dog. Tilt forward into that plank. Bring that knee into the chest. Hold it there. Hold it up. Hold it up. Hold it up. And place that foot on the ground. So now you're in like a lunge position. Hold it there for me, please. I want you to think about squaring those hips now. You can be on your fingertips like me. I sometimes prefer that fingertip because I feel like otherwise I'm compressing my chest into the leg and I don't want to do that. I want to lift that chest. I want to push back into that back heel, that right foot. Excellent. Beautiful. All right. You're going to take your hands to your thighs, coming into a high lunge. Crescent. Can you reach those hands up? Now that back leg is straight as you can handle, pushing into that heel. It's not touching the ground though. Excellent. Now you're going to replace the hands back to the ground, drop that right knee, and then open up that left leg all the way. Kind of like a variation of pigeon, but the leg's not in front of your body, it's to the side. Excellent. You're going to keep your right hand on the ground. You're going to reach that left hand back and you're going to grab that right foot. Yeah, do you remember we used to do this a couple months ago? You're going to try and pull that right heel to the butt. Really stretching. So again, take a moment here and think, all right? Think about the yin and yang. And release. Good, place the hands back. Bring that knee in. Excellent. Now we're going to take that leg all the way forward into a forward fold. So we're going to lift that knee off the ground, push all the weight into the left leg, bring it forward into a forward fold. There you go. Walk it out. Beautiful. Tabletop, flatten the back. Forward fold, step back, right foot in plank. Yeah. Push back into down dog. Okay, now the other side. So you're going to bring that left foot into center and you're going to lift that right foot up. So it's split dog. Hold it there for a second. All right, forward into plank. Drive that knee up and in, round the back and come back. Split dog. You can do it a little bit faster if you'd like. I'm going to do it 3 times. Make sure when you're in that plank position, the back is rounded. You're trying to lift that knee as high away from the ground as you can. Beautiful. Wherever you're at, come back with me to split dog. So you've got your left foot down, your right foot in the air, and you're going to let that right foot open up and hang behind you. Wild thing. Opens up the hips. Beautiful. Come back to split dog. That right foot as high as you can, and then pull it into the chest. Hold it here, hold it here. The right foot is high up into the chest, off the ground. Left foot is on the ground. Now you're going to place that right foot on the ground. Lunge. All right, it's really important, I notice, that this foot is straight under here. A lot of you are in this position. You can't hold a lunge in this position. So that foot needs to be straight under. How to get there? If the foot is back, bring the hands back to meet the foot. Or if the foot is back, bring the foot forward to meet the hands, whichever is easiest for you. Beautiful. All right, you're going to take those hands to the thigh. Lift the chest, straight back leg. So the right is in a deep bend. The left is straight. Pushing through the heels, lift the hands up. Crescent pose. It's a very strong lower body. Beautiful. You're going to place those hands on the ground. You're going to drop that left knee to the ground and you're going to let that right foot open out. Let it open out. Let that knee drop out to the side. Let it drop. Beautiful. You're going to keep the left hand on the ground. The right hand goes back and you're going to bend that back leg, the left leg in the back, and grab a hold of it if you can. And you're going to pull that heel to the butt. Look back. This is a twist. Beautiful. Release the hand, release the foot, bring it back in. Bring that right knee back in. Okay, so you're going to transition all the weight into this leg. You're going to bring that left leg forward, all right? So we're going to lift that knee off the ground and you're going to bring it forward into a forward fold. Oh, that hamstring of mine just said, morning. Beautiful, walk it out. Tabletop, flatten the back. Excellent. Forward fold, step back. Doesn't matter, just find yourself into plank position. Beautiful, hold it there. Drop to your knees so you're on all fours. Push back so you're in child pose. This time, you're going to place your forehead on the ground. You're going to completely relax. Take a moment, deep breaths. Oh, all right. A variation of hero pose. You're going to take your hands and you're going to place them under your shoulders and push yourself up to seated. A variation of hero pose. This is something we do often, right? Remember those? Stay where you are. I'm just going to come a little closer. Good. Right here. Excellent. Stay here. Hero. Just for a second. Breathe through it. Flatten the back. Excellent. Beautiful. Come back onto all fours. Cross your legs in the back and then roll yourself so that you're in seated. Toes are on the ground. Knees are as not touching, but not open wide either. They're just nice and steady. You're going to place your hands behind your knees. This is going to help you. Watch what I'm going to do. Watch first, and then once you get the idea of what I'm doing, we're going to do it a couple of times, you can join in. So I'm going to roll back. I'm going to make myself into a ball, and then I'm going to come straight up to sitting. So when I roll back, I round the spine. When I come up to sitting, I'm flattening the spine and lifting it as much as I can with the chest. Are we ready? Let's go. Let's roll it. And come sit up and hold. When you roll it, I want you to think about like that massage of the spine. Let's do it again. Roll it. And come up. I want you to roll as high into your upper back as you're capable of doing. Use behind the knees to help you. All right. Try and kind of get that at your own pace. Give me 3 of them. Massage that back. Beautiful. Wherever you're at, come to sitting. Flatten that back. You're going to lift the right leg off the ground. Put it down. Lift the left leg. Variation of boat. Beautiful. Now, if you can, both legs, but keeping that back flat. Now, if you can, right hand, release it. Woo-wee. Flatten the back, keep the chest up. Place that right hand back. Left hand, release it. Beautiful. Now, both hands release if you can. Variation of boat. Push that chest up. Beautiful. Place the hands behind the knees. Place both feet down. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to do that roll and we're going to come up into that boat position. Are we ready? So roll it and come up and hold. Now you can keep your hands behind your knees. You can extend the hands, whatever works for you. Flatten that back. So roll it and then come up into boat and hold it. Ooh, I didn't quite make it to the top there. That's okay. Give me one more time like that. Roll it and come up and hold. Beautiful. Excellent job. Place those feet back on the ground. Nice pointed toes for me, please. And now we're going to splail the knees out. Butterfly pose. I want you to walk your groin in as close as you can. And then I want you to nice shaking it out. Work those groins out. Try and get as close as you can. The balls of your feet are touching. Yeah? And now I want you to pull the knees up and high. Hold it. And now I want you to push them down and wide. Flatten the back, lift the chest, that same chest up, that same flat back. Beautiful. Shake it out. 2 more times. Bring the knees up and high, hold it. Can you go a little higher? Can you bring them a little closer? Yeah, working that inner groin muscle. It's getting real tight there. Now, outer thigh getting tight, inner groin relax, that yin and yang. Hold it. Breathe, flatten the back, shake it out. That's it. Come on, flap those butterfly wings. That's it. Hold it up. Last time. Can you hold it a little closer? Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Flatten the back. Push it, open it. Wherever you're at is fine. Open, open. Flatten the back. Oh, yes. Hold it. Beautiful jaw. Shake it out. All right, you're going to release those feet. Bring your knees in. Cross your feet and tilt forward so you're back onto all fours. That's it. Beautiful. All right, you're going to come up. So now you're kneeling. You want your legs hip width apart. You want your hips to be either in line with the knee or forward of the knee. And you're going to just tilt back. You can keep your chin up for now. You're going to arch back. I'm going to just turn so you can see a little bit better. You're going to arch back. Beautiful. Camel pose and release. Push into child pose. Come back to kneeling. Support the lower back. Push back into camel. Try and go a little further this time. Drop the head a little bit more. Squeeze the glutes to help support the lower back. And release. Push into child pose. It's like a yin and yang again. The opposites. Beautiful. Now this time I'm going to push back and hold it here. Can you push those hips forward a little bit more by squeezing the glutes? Can you drop that head a little bit? Excellent job. Come back to neutral. Push back into child pose. Hold it in child pose for 3 deep breaths. Excellent job. Look up for me, please. Head up. You're gonna lift that butt, tuck those toes, drive that butt up so we're in down dog. Beautiful job. Come forward into plank. Drop to your knees. Slow down. Push up. Up dog. Lift those thighs off the ground. Tuck the right foot. Push back into down dog. Come forward into plank. All right. Hang out here for a second. Now look at my feet. I'm going to twist my feet so we're getting ready for a side plank. Can you do that? So first twist the feet and then lean. Keep it nice and steady. Come back to plank. We're going to go to the other side. First twist the feet. Keep that hip high. Open it out if you can. Now if you want, you can keep the hands on the ground. It's okay. Nice balance. Beautiful. Release. Let's go to the other side. Let's make it nice. Fluid. Want a nice fluid movement from one to the next. Deep breath. Other side. Join me one more time on the right side. Hold it here. Now, can you stack your feet one on top of the other so only one foot is actually touching the ground and the other foot is on top of the other one? So the right foot should be on the ground. The left foot should be on top of the right foot. Beautiful. Excellent. Beautiful. Release that left foot. Turn it over to the other side, that left side. First twist. Hold it here for a second. Lift that right foot, place it on top of the left foot, if you can. It's a very strong pose. Good. Unstack the feet, roll it over, push back into push back into down dog. Excellent. Look between your hands, walk your feet to your hands, forward fold. Beautiful. Tabletop. Forward fold, come to standing. Big inhale. Hands in prayer position, down to the center. Good. Pull those elbows apart. Let's do that again. Big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Nice job. Tabletop. Excellent. Place those hands flat on the ground, forward fold. You're keeping your right hand on the ground. You're bending your right knee and you're opening up the body. Look towards the ceiling. 3 deep breaths. Excellent. Come back to forward fold. Straighten both legs. Drop the head. Tabletop. Catch your breath. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the left knee. Keep that left hand flat on the ground. Open up. Look towards the ceiling. Beautiful job. Release that hand. Both hands on the ground. Fingertips flatten the back. Forward fold. Step back into plank position. Right foot first, then left foot. Drop to your knees. Take it all the way down slow. Up dog. Tuck that right foot. Push back into down dog. Excellent. Bring that left foot to the center. Split dog. Lift that right foot straight up. Drive it in. Bring it forward between the hands. Hold it here. So now we're in that low lunge. When you're ready, you're going to drive the hands up into that crescent. Hold it there. You're going to take your right hand forward, left hand back. You're going to open up the chest, twist the hips. This is warrior 2. A warrior is strong. Beautiful. You're going to straighten that right leg, push straight up, straighten that right leg, and then take that right hand back. Oh, these openers are very hard for me. Beautiful. Come back into that warrior 2. So straighten the arms, bend that right leg as deep as you can go. Excellent job. Take that right elbow above the knee, left hand over, side angle. Excellent job. All right. Take that left hand back up, lift the right, straighten both your legs, toes pointing straight ahead, hands on your hips. Now forward wide or straddle. You're gonna go as low as you can. Good. I'm taking it a bit slower. If you can drop your head all the way down, go right ahead. Toes are pointing. Straight ahead. Beautiful. Come to standing. Now we're going to do the other side. You're going to turn that left foot now. So you're going to turn away from me. Come down. So we're in warrior. Straighten that left leg. Tilt back. And then come back to warrior two. Bending that left leg deep. Right leg straight. Hands straight out to the side. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, straighten that front leg. Excellent. Bend again, come deep. Side angle. Take that elbow to the knee. So left elbow, left knee. Release it. Come up. Turn both toes straight ahead. Back to that straddle. Oh, now this time I want you to place your hands on the ground. You're going to walk your feet in, heel toe. You're going to come into that forward fold. Hold it here for a second. All right, we are nearly done. What I'd like you to do now is I want you to go deep bend with the knee, drive the hands over the head, chair pose. Oh, my feet are shaking. Place the hands on the ground, butt up, forward fold. Come back into chair pose, that deep bend. Hands lifted, chest up, eyes up. And release, one more time. So forward fold, deep bend, that chair pose. Oh, and come to standing. All right, we're gonna do 3 chair pose. Just come into the chair pose, in and out, nice and steady. Keep that chest lifted. Beautiful. Now I want you to bring your butt lower than your knee. Try and keep your feet on the ground. Can you come back to standing in this position? This is where you're going to test your ankle mobility. This is really good. So this is kind of like that deep squat that we do, but the feet are going to be hip width apart. Hold it down here. Reach those hands out. Reach them out. And come back to standing. Can you do it? Oh, my knees are cracking. All right, face me. Beautiful. Just release those hips. Other direction. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Walk your feet in, heel toe. Spread those toes. Kneecaps into the thighs. Squeeze the butt. Tilt the pelvis. Shoulders down. Mountain pose. Push the toes into the ground. Spread them. Big inhale. Reach up. Pull the shoulders away from the body. And relax those hands. Come into prayer. Beautiful. All right. Just take a moment here. Feel your heart. Feel your body. I'm really sweaty. I hope you are as well. Just kind of take a moment. Ponder your existence. But not too much because we're nearly finished. Be grateful. Be thankful. Fill your heart with some kindness for yourself. Take a moment to spread that kindness out from you. Think about the person closest to you physically. Send them some kindness. And then from that person, spread it out. Spread it all out to the whole world. The whole world needs it. So that kindness that you originated for yourself, you're going to start pulling it back into the self. Pull that kindness back to you. And then just shake it out. Just release right there. Release those legs. My glutes are like super tight. All right. I want to say thank you so much for spending. It was a little bit long. Oh, it's like nearly 40 minutes. Sorry, a little bit longer than I had planned. Um, but thank you. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me stop that video.